Hi there. Posthumous. After I die, please do not visit me in the morning. You know that I talk very less under the sun. Come at night, maybe past 11, when the moon brightens up and the stars blush. Let's talk. Sit by my side. I will hold your hand. Let our tongues savor the language we understand. Come, let's whisper. For once, forget the great philosophers. Please don't excuse our conversation under the coarse blankets of well stacked ideologies. Let's whisper how we splashed in muddy waters and basked in the shadows of the trees, half naked, imagining the paradise. Let's dream all the dreams we gave up. Let's dream all the dreams we gave up as we grew up. After I die, close to midnight, let's leave our dead dreams. This poem was from this book called Ruminations and Reflections, written by Dr. Nithya Mariam John. That's our author. This is her second work of poems. She has written a work called Bleats and Roars, another poem book that was released in 2014. This came out recently. About this book, it has, as the title suggests, it has ruminations and reflections. That means a pinch of there is a subtitle to it, a pinch of poetry and perspectives. It's poetry is her poetry. The perspectives are about some of the finest names in English literature and their poetry. So this book it's a very rich book in his content. Her language is standard. There is a grace to her language. It flows, as I have just read out to you. And there is another kind of grace to her prose too. She's a very good critique, and I thought that this month I will reduce my spend on books, but just by reading this, I think I'm gonna spend again, because she has mentioned a lot of wonderful authors, poets. The fun part is my poem collection is gonna come very soon. But I'm not a regular reader of poems. I write poems, but I don't read them much. So I am a bit lazy like that. So after reading her, now I have decided that I have to read more poems, because they're like electric shocks. To tell you very simply, like gives you that kick. Good language can do that. Good language can really do that. Nithya Mariam has gone through various subjects here. There is love in this, detachment in this, loneliness in this, and the basic quest to understand oneself. That also is there. A self exploration. Beautiful language she has. Beautiful language she has. So if you are a regular reader of poems, you will really like it. She has her own voice, and her perspectives are really good. Especially she mentions from medieval poets to new age poetry, including Rupi Kaur, the new literary sensation in poems. Even about her she has mentioned. You will get an idea about oeuvre of lot of poets by reading her Ruminations, which is good for a newbie like me, who is not that into poems and who want to really start reading poems. This book will be a great help. So thank you, Nithya Mariam, for venturing to do it. I will sign off my video with one of her Another poems, bookshelves. This is called. When I die, bury when I die, bury me with books. Keep stacking those one upon the other, so that in the end I regenerate as a worm and eat your dreams. Uh, so uh, this is available. This is available in Amazon. I am going to put a purchase link along with this. So if you are interested, you can buy it. If you love poetry, if you love some studies on poetry, critical studies on poetry, please do try this book. I am thinking to start a a poetry channel, not a poetry channel, videos entirely on poetries. So I have when I read her, I thought of she has explained about the work of Kamala Das Madhavakuti, and her language is really good. So I have never read before Kamala Das poems. I have never read them, and this is first time getting exposed to it thanks to Nithya. So I have ordered collected works of her. I already have Pablo Neruda with me, so I think that one poem of Pablo and one poem of Kamala, in a video. I will ruminate on that. Let's see what happens. So thank you for listening. Do try this book. Hope you like it. I liked it. I loved it. Hope Dr. Nithya Mariam John will go forward and write her next book. Please try your hand on prose too. Write stories. Please write novels, so that we can have more of your beautiful language. Thank you for listening. See you in the next video.